Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are doing fine. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the English spoken. How can we learn how to speak good English, right? So, what are the things that we need to keep in mind when we have started this journey? Because 1 or 2 years ago, when I started to learn English, at that time, I felt very shy to practice three components that we need to keep in our mind when we have started learning English. And what are those three things? That three things, I would say, the if you do not know the basic grammar, or you are seeing it in the opposite way. But yeah, three things I have written here. I will tell you this thing for you. The first thing, that if you do not know basic grammar, then you and when I'm saying basic grammar, that means that the basic sentence formation, if you do not know it, you will have to learn it, right? And then second thing that is very essential, you need to have collection of some basic words, because without words in grammar, what are you going to do? So if you guys have started to learn, and then you are not having enough content from grammar. I mean, when I'm saying grammar, it does not mean that the grammar which is asked in the government examination and that tough level of grammar. Grammar means the basic grammar. And then the word, when I'm saying the word, that does not mean that you will sit and start mugging up thousands of words. That is also not going to help you. That there has to be some kind of balances when you are doing that. The basic grammar, basic words which is widely spoken, and you will find thousands of that kind of word here and there on YouTube. And particularly when you listen to the new channel, when you read the newspaper, you will find those words which is spoken on day-to-day basis, right? And then the most important thing is practice. If I four component sorry three component which I have pointed out for the beginners, and that is wait a second. Yeah, that is nothing but the grammar, words, and practice. If I have to, if I have to, allocate some point of percentage here for this three component, what can I do, right? What can I do? Grammar, I will give, 25% point for grammar, and 25% for, 25% I'm going to give for words, and the rest of 50% weightage which I'm giving here is to practice, because this is the real challenge which every beginner speakers in the beginning they face. You will find most of the people, they have good, they have grabbed the grammar, right? They have good, coverage over the words, but when it comes to speaking, at that time they are lacking, right? So what can we do? How can we learn? So this is the real challenge. Then if you are totally beginners, then I would recommend you to practice in front of the mirror, right? You're sitting, or for example, you can also turn on the camera of your phone and speak with yourself. Whatever you have heard from newspaper, whatever you have heard from news channel, that you can practice the basic English. You don't need to run after the phrases and so tough concept of English. Then if I will say, if I'm starting from this scratch, would not I would not run after the higher concept. I will say that, okay, I read English, you read English. This is kind of sentence formation in the beginning is needed. But what we do when we look at the other speaker, that time we are not patient from our inside. We think that, okay, we need to jump to that person. The way they are speaking, I need to catch them up. That is not going to happen within a day, right? That is sure that one day you will be like them, you can speak also like them. But from the first day itself, if you want, then it is kind of weird, challenging, and if you keep looking at them and yourself, then you will forget, you won't do it. For example, I'll give you one example. A child is born, and then when he starts walking, it is not that on the first day he starts running, right? It is not. And when I'm talking to you, I myself make so many mistakes, but I back myself that okay, right now I'm making mistake. Step by step I will learn, and still I'm learning, right? It is not that I speak really good English and then I do not commit any mistake and my English is just like Sasi Sarur. No, that is not the case. What I say to myself that okay, I don't, if I have any issue with speaking, then I back myself that okay, right now I have committed mistake. This mistake I practice 4 or 5 times. For example, if I see something and that is putting me in trouble, then I repeat that sentence 5 times or 10 times. Still I do that. When you are learning, you can hear lots of background noises from my side because my room is on ground floor, and this is what you will have to little bit manage because all the time I don't know why I keep hearing this kind of voice. So yeah, we were discussing about how can we back ourselves. You have to be positive in this journey. You have to be positive. You need to back yourself that okay, I'm making mistake, but one day I'll not make mistake. I'll not make same mistake again and again. This thing you have to tell, bro, and only then you are going to improve. And if you think that no, 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 the day I will speak really good English, on that day itself I will start speaking, that will never happen, right? Even if you commit mistake, you have to put yourself in front of people. You need to challenge yourself that okay, I can do that, right? So this kind of mentality we need. Language learning process, it seems very easy, right? It seems very easy, but it is not easy. It is bit complicated. You would have found, I mean, hundreds of people. You may be one of them that you understand what I'm saying, right? You understand what I'm saying. You can also understand what other people are saying. But when it comes to speaking, at that time, you don't feel the confidence. And that's the issue. Keep practicing, keep backing yourself. Even though you make mistake, if somebody is talking to you in English, then talk to them in English. Why should I not speak just because I make mistake? So even if you make some mistake in Hindi, do you think that do we speak? My native language is Hindi. So do you think that you speak really pure Hindi? And the Hindi that is 100% true. No, we also make mistake while speaking Hindi, but we are not shy at all. If we make mistake when we are speaking Hindi, at that time we don't even care that okay, I'm making mistake, I should not speak Hindi. Do we say this thing to ourselves? No, we never say, right? So why should we feel so shy when it comes to speaking English? See, I am making video here to tell people that how can you improve your English. And you would have seen maybe in this video itself I would have made some mistake which I should not have done, and that was a very, I mean, the basic mistakes which I did. uh, if you are, even if you are not very good speaker, you can find some mistake from me also. So does this mean that I should stop speaking? No way. I'll back myself. I will say that okay, this time I'm making mistake. From the next time I will learn it from that person who is pointing out my mistake and who is telling. And you have to also surround yourself with the people who are really motivating you, who is giving you the positive vibe. If you are doing that, then you are in the right path, that you are on the right path, right? So but if you are surrounded with the people who is, instead of backing you, they are making fun of you, then please leave them all. Leave them all, because they are not the productive people. They are going to put you in a situation from where you can't see very bright future, because you need a people who is around you that gives you the positive, vibes, and who motivates you to do good things. And so these are the things that we need to keep in our mind, right? So with this, I will end this video right now, but I will keep bringing the video for those people, who have started learning English. So, this channel I have created, this is totally for the study purpose, right? Here I'm trying to deal with the questions of mathematics. I'm trying to upload the video which is related to science, social science, and so many things. So this video is totally for the study, and it does not mean that I'm doing one particular thing. I'm only teaching mathematics, or I'm not teaching mathematics. This is my hobby, right? One of my hobbies is to teach. So that's what I'm doing, right? So yeah, so I will keep bringing video for you guys, which is I mean, if I find something very interesting in mathematics, if I find some good tricks to solve some particular question, I will bring that. And the another thing is, if I see some good question, MCQ based question, or some beautiful concept of geography, history, any subject, bro, I'm going to upload that video on this channel. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm also like you only, I'm not very different, right? So please support me. I need support, because I want to grow here on YouTube. So if you can subscribe to my channel, and I'm telling you, you will be getting something from here. You will not be losing anything. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. See you next time.